nonsense. We'll be back with you before you know it. In the meantime, remember, there's ultimately only one way to financial peace, and that's to walk daily with the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus.
Ramsey show ending. Me starting.
Hey, it's Kelly, associate producer and phone screener for The Ramsey Show. If you would like to do your debt-free screen live on the show, make sure you visit theramseyshow.com and register. We would love for you to come to Nashville and tell Dave your story.
Alrighty, Ramsey show replay over. Ramsey show after show beginning. And it's happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And it's holiday, and so that's why there was a replay on the Ramsey show today. And I don't know that anybody will show up for this, but I was able to be live today, so I'm going to do it. Also tomorrow there's a Ramsey show replay, and so I'm going to be live as well tomorrow. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Normally wait a few minutes for people to get into the chat. I don't know that there will be any people to get into the chat. We're gonna talk about this Oak Island thing. Is crazy. It's like one of the best ideas I ever had. Let's reload this and see how many. 250 views in 21 hours. That is crazy. So that seems to be going well. There's recaps that I'm doing on that. And I will be working on a longer video or a longer series of videos that recap Oak Island basically back from, I think it was 1795 when the money pit there was first discovered by 3 young boys. So yeah. All right, let's get started. Nobody in the chat, that's all right. You know what it's time to do now is sing. Move the chat there. Move this there. It's episode 159 today, by the way, if you're keeping score at home. All right, listen for the taps. Sing along with me. Like all plans, it starts with step 1. $1,000 emergency fund. Step 2, you pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby step 3 is next. Full emergency fund of expenses. Stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach. And why I host my YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, You should do the baby steps. And if you want to have a financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you can take a breath and go less gazelle and invest. Step 5 is to save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large and now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him, I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach and why I host this YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Trumpet, take it home. Live from Columbus, OH, it's the Ramsey Show Aftershow show brought to you by Tina Scher, the Queen of Sheba. Well, here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat and the people in it and all things financial and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, also Ramsey Preferred Financial Coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment with me at ramseycoach.com/Coach Steve Money. That link is at the top of the chat. Also in the description. If you have any questions about anything, about financial coaching, about the scheduling, about Oak Island, about anything, video gaming, tech support, computer stuff, anything that's on my channel, I'll be more than happy to discuss it with you. You can email me again. That's CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. You can also reach me on Instagram, add me on the Grump, and Twitter at Coach Steve Money, no spaces. If you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, PayPal.me/Coach Steve Money. Alrighty. Today's Ramsey Show hosts on a Thanksgiving Day replay from back in October, just a month ago, were Dave Ramsey, author of the book Total Money Makeover, which can change your life. It changed mine. And that one is part of the $10 book sale. Also is the author of the new book, Baby Steps Millionaires, which comes out in January. And you can pre-order that bad boy now for $20 and get a nice supply of incentives to pre-order it, such as a free live stream ticket to see the event. It is a book launch event that I believe is going to be right there at Ramsey Solutions in the auditorium there. The $10 book sale is going on right now. The new books, Dave's book, Baby Steps Millionaires, and Ken's book, New From Paycheck to Purpose. It's called From Paycheck to Purpose, and it is new. And of course, Take Back Your Time from Christy Wright. And that's $20 as well, but all the other ones should be $10, I think. This one from Christy is not, looks like. Debt Free Degree from Anthony O'Neill, no longer with Ramsey Solutions. but definitely good advice in that book. And they are continuing to sell that. And he was also in Borrowed Future, the documentary, and I have not seen that. What up, Spring? Did the cleaning fairies get your fridge as well? And Dave's co-host on this replay was this gentleman. And let's see if this song will work. George hosts 3 podcasts and they don't cost a cent. Borrowed Future, Entree Leadership, and the Fine Print. Opened up YouTube, saw the thumbnail was camel. It's always fun with George on the panel. Ayo wears ASOS and Deloney wears flannel. No one does it better than our guy George Camel. That's all I got on that so far. Working on Thanksgiving, D.H. Schumann, you are correct. Working on the Thanksgiving. Absolutely. Let's see, we don't have a market report. We have a NFL report. Let's see. Nope, halftime. So what is that Dallas Las Vegas score? Let's see. That would be the Raiders 17-13 at halftime over the Dallas Cowboys. Let's see. This is all yesterday's data, except the currencies would be up to date. You can see the euro up over the dollar, the Japanese yen up over the dollar up over the British pound loaf, the Canadian dollar A beating up on the US dollar, and about the US dollar beating the Australian dollar, mate. And crypto has a recent string of being down, but today it's all up. And that, of course, keeps going. I believe 24 hours is how that works. Spring says she's worked a lot of Thanksgiving. Preachers and caregivers generally don't get the holidays off, right? Nor do church organists. Yep. That's a fair point. Let's see. Do we have anything from here? Yep. Gift card scams are growing, and we're all paying the price. Watch out for gift card scams. Let's see. We got this from Fox Business. Thanksgiving Day consumers to spend up to $5.9 billion shopping online. So that would be just Thanksgiving Day, and the total online sales for the full holiday shopping season will hit a record $207 billion, up 10% compared to last year. That's the prediction, of course. And I think that was the basic dealio from this. I don't think we need anything else. So toy prices have fallen. Computer prices have fallen? Really? Interesting. You wouldn't think so with the supply line shortages going on there. Alrighty. This I didn't know about this before. I mean, I knew there was like after-hour trading and stuff, but I didn't know exactly how this worked before. So it says after-hour trading takes place after the markets have closed. Post-market trading usually takes place from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, while the pre-market trading session ends at 9:30 a.m. So I don't know what time the pre-market trading starts. And so I guess all this, the 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., and whenever it starts to 9:30, all that's considered the pre-market, and that's how it opens differently than it closes. So it moves overnight, and or from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then in the early morning session it moves. So that's why you can have it be way up or way down. And at this moment, it looks like everything's going to be up. Let's see. That shouldn't have changed because there shouldn't have been any more trading. Oh, it was. Woo. Okay. All right. I just refreshed that, and yeah, they're still they're doing something somewhere for those numbers to change, but it looks like pretty much up. But the Dow down 0.01%, so it's like right in there at being even. So we'll have to see how that goes. Let's see, what else do I have today? I paid attention during the show and figured out that, or I kept track of I was curious as to, where is it? Right there, the baby steps. Of course, if you're not familiar with them, baby step 1, save $1,000 for start of your emergency fund. You can refer to my handy song if you need to. Baby step 2, pay off all debt except for the house using the debt snowball, smallest to largest. Baby step 3, save 3 to 6 months of expenses in a fully funded emergency fund. Baby step 4, invest 15% of your household income in retirement. Baby step 5, save for your children's college fund. Baby step 6, pay off your home early. And baby step 7, build wealth and give. And it is as simple as that. There were no baby step 1 calls. There were 2 baby step 2 calls. There were 2, not really calls, but there were 2 debt-free screams that would have put them in baby step 3. 1 each of baby step calls in 4 and 5. One had a question about he and his wife have a match at their employers, and they were wondering how to do their investing, and so Dave, of course, told them it's match beats Roth beats traditional, and that's how they should do that. They should fully take advantage of both. His was a 3% match, I think, and hers was a 5% match. So first in the household, that 3% and 5% should be taken care of. So that's how that would work on that. Let's see. And the baby step 5 question was about the ESA and the 529. And here, right from Ramsey Solutions website, is the comparison. They are the same in these first 3 categories. They're funded with post-tax money, and the growth and withdrawals are tax-free for qualified expenses. Account may be transferred to another member of the beneficiary's family. Non-qualified expenses will be hit with a federal tax and 10% penalty. They are both the same in that. Now, where they're different, the investment options, you can choose virtually any investment option you would like, but your contribution limit is $2,000 per child per year. A 529 plan has a preset group of investment options, but there's no annual contribution limit. But to avoid the gift tax, you cannot exceed $15,000 per contributor for 2020. Qualified expenses are tuition fees for both K-12 and higher education on the Coverdale ESA. Tuition fees, books, supplies, higher education expenses, tuition and fees for K through 12, education and apprenticeship and homeschool expenses plus student loan repayment for the Secure Act of 2019 for the 529 plan. Age restrictions are at 18 you can't, after the beneficiary reaches 18 you can't contribute anymore. Funds must be used by the beneficiary before age 30. Okay, so I don't think I realized that. So you would have to do a 529 if you were older than 18. And there's no age restrictions in most states, it says. So check your state. Your state may be trying to do something crazy on you. And income restrictions, in order to do the ESA, you can't contribute if your single income is $110,000 or $220,000 married filing jointly. And there's no income restriction on the 529. Alrighty, let's see. Back to the list. There were 3 calls on baby step 6, a few of which I'll talk about in a second. And there was one debt-free scream that put them in baby step 7. Alrighty, I'm gonna check my notifications because I'm keeping it real. All right, let's see. Go to the notes. Let's see. Something interesting. Oh, this was the one from baby step 6. Dave was responding to someone asking about paying off their house because he had a chunk of money and could pay off the house. Dave said that 98% of people say no, and that may not be studied. That may just be a feeling he has from turning it around on people so much. He said that there's 98% of people say no when he reverses the question, should I pay off the house to invest in the market? Okay, that was a badly written note there. Okay, so people are asking if they should pay off the house and why not invest in the market. And Dave turns it around on them, does the reverse question to them, saying, if you had a fully paid for house, would you go take out a mortgage on it and borrow that money in order to invest in the market? And he said 98% of people would say, no way I wouldn't do that. And then he tells them it's the same thing then. If you're holding on to money or if you're investing extra money into the market instead of paying off the house, it's the same exact thing. They also took a call from a person that was wanting to buy a house from a family friend for $1. And this is all the family friend's idea as well. The way of doing it. Buying from a family friend for $1, and then they would pay off a personal loan to the friend for the amount that he wanted to sell the house for. Dave was suspicious of the person's motive as far as why doing it like this. And he advised the caller to get a lawyer involved with all the documentation and so forth on there, and just to make sure that everything was on the up and up. But it seemed like he was hiding something there. It's like that often happens when like on a used car sale, somebody writes lower than the amount in the transfer piece of paper. I forgot what it was called. But they write lower than the amount of the actual sale, because when you go register that, you have to pay the taxes on that value amount that you paid for the used car. Another call was from a lady that just got a $2 million inheritance from her parents, but she was nervous about what to do with it. But she and her husband were already worth $1.4 million. And so Dave advised her to tell all the new financial people suggesting things to go away and to just do the things the same way she did to get the 1.4 million, which is not, not anything crazy. It was just slow and steady stuff with the money. So, and the last call that wasn't about a particular baby step, which those were three of them. Was from a gentleman that was asking about how to prepare for a lockdown. Again, this was just last month, meaning October of 2021. If you're listening to this way in the future, hello, future people. It's Thanksgiving Day 2021 right now, and we're doing okay. After listening to the guy about how worried he is about the lockdown and how to prepare for it, Dave told him he's worried about it too much and that he should just be the third pig, where you work slow and you build your house out of brick instead of the other, the straw and the wood, and you just be the third pig, basically. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have on here. Do they start playing again? Maybe. We'll come back to that. Here's your baby steps. There's that. There's that. There's that. Now let's see if it changed again. 3 and 38. Yeah, 4 and 38 and plus 7. See, that was negative just a second ago. That's weird. I wonder who was trading on Thanksgiving Day. Data as of 6:16 p.m. Eastern Time. I will have to get back to you on that. How that's where I didn't realize anybody was doing it unless the aftermarket trading goes on 24 hours, which I guess it can do that because of computers. Interesting. All right. Now I know when I buy mutual funds in my Roth IRA account, I can only buy them if I buy them during the day. I get the price that those mutual funds are at closing. And so if I bought right now on those mutual funds, I would get them at closing I think tomorrow the market's open. I think it closes I think it's open at 9:30 like normal, but I think it closes at 1:30 for some reason. I do not know why. If that's let's check that out to make sure I'm not lying to you about that. Market open on Black Friday. Let's see. Stock market's trading hours for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Close for Thursday for Thanksgiving. Will close early on Black Friday. So, 1 p.m. Okay, so 1 p.m. Weird. Metals settle at 12:30, and U.S. crude oil settles at 1:30. That's very. Why not make it all at the same time? I don't know. They're smarter than me, I guess. Let's see. And that's it. They must not start playing yet. Again, I might watch some football after this. Alrighty, so once again, you can get me at CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com to communicate with me, or you can get me at Coach Steve Money, no spaces in between there, on Instagram and Twitter. To schedule a free consultation, you can just click that button right there. Or you can just go to ramseycoach.com/CoachSteveMoney. There is the PayPal donation link right there, that blue letter P, and of course it's right here. And of course all these links are also in the description of the video. And upcoming streams, of course, we have tomorrow. I'll be live again. It'll be a replay of the Ramsey show, but I will be live from Columbus, OH tomorrow at around 6 p.m. It went later. I think the Ramsey show didn't end until I think it was like 6:02 or something. But I will be live at 6 p.m. or whenever the Ramsey show replay is over tomorrow. I will go live at least for a little while. I will think of something to talk about. Don't worry. As far as upcoming streams, as I say, Monday through Friday, including tomorrow, Black Friday. Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time is when the Ramsey Show Aftershow show is on. And you can sing with me, sing the Baby Step song, and if John Deloney's hosting, you get the Deloney song. And if you're missing and help me work on the Camel song, perhaps, if you have any ideas for lyrics, go ahead and shoot them to me. The music playlist includes much, much worse versions of the Baby Step song and the John Deloney song, because these are right after I finished writing them and hadn't been singing them long. And right here is me reacting to John Deloney's reaction to the John Deloney song. Oh. Spring says, whenever she sees market value of oil go up, I know there's going to be an increase in gasoline prices and propane. Have a good weekend. You too, Spring. DH Simmons said, critical info, far out, man. See ya. See ya, DH. Where was I? Upcoming streams. The next stream would be after the Ramsey show tomorrow would be Saturday night. Wednesdays and Saturdays I do old man video gaming, and currently, but I think I might be done with PC Builder Plays. PC Building Simulator is the name of that game. Might not do any more of those. 7 views. I might, if I'm playing, I might just stream it anyway, because why not? But I'm still working on a game called Dark, D-A-R-Q, and that's a side scroller, and you have to figure out puzzles on there. And a game called Lost in Random, same thing, it's puzzles, but also some type of fighting stuff as well. And another side-scroller game called co-op game called Trine. I'm playing with Bella, my daughter, for father-daughter video gaming, and so that will happen whenever she's available. There's no set schedule for that. So sometimes some of these other streams may be preempted. Not the Ramsey Show Aftershow show though, but all the other streams might be preempted. And Mondays are alternating tech support and Ramsey coach support, which I go to the affiliated subreddit and comment on stuff on there or answer questions that are on those. And it's a fun time. Let's see. And of course, the Curse of Oak Island recaps. It airs. The Curse of Oak Island airs on the History Channel on Tuesday nights. I normally can't watch it until Wednesday morning, so sometime Wednesday would be when the recaps would normally be put up. Yeah. And let's see if this changed again. From 250. Nope, still at 250. 22 hours, posted it. And that's 250 views. That's still a ton. Alrighty. Spring out until Monday due to work. You have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you Monday, Spring. And yep, that's all. That's all the streams. That's all the stuff I'm working on. As I said, I'll be working on a longer video or maybe a series of smaller videos, but they will be talking about Oak Island, like right from maybe even a little bit before the money pit was discovered. And I think that was like 1790 or 1795, something like that. Pre-1800, definitely. And I will find out that, that's the kind of information I'll tell you, exactly the year. Alrighty, and here's where we go. Make smart financial decisions every day. I will see you live tomorrow if you are available. Have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.